An atmosphere of fear and desperation. That's how the United Nations Humanitarian Coordinator is describing the situation in South Sudan, where there has been an escalation in ethnic violence. Fighting erupted a week ago between soldiers loyal to President Salva Kiir and those supporting his former deputy, Riek Machar. On the diplomatic front, there's no sign yet of a breakthrough.
Fears are growing of an all-out ethnic civil war in South Sudan. Forces loyal to the former Vice President Riek Machar have seized the main city of a key oil-producing region, and there are reports of summary executions in other opposition-held areas. Government troops are searching for Machar.
Riek managed to escape. He used his boat along the Nile and ended up at his own village of Adok, and then went into Bentiu, where the night before, he attacked the government institutions in Bentiu town.
Government soldiers have lost control of Bentiu, the capital of Unity State, to rebels. They are also battling to recapture Bor in Jonglei State.
There are a lot of people who are now in the UN compound in Bor town. The whole town is vacated completely. It is only these rebel soldiers who move about in the town. All the bodies have not been collected. We don't know how far, what is the number of the deaths up to now, because the town is under the control of the rebels.
Against this aggressive backdrop, the president has been hosting neighbouring foreign ministers, assuring them that he's pushing hard for a peaceful solution after a week in which more than 500 people have been killed in fighting between the two sides.
The president has assured the delegation that we in the government of South Sudan, we are committed to peace, we are committed to dialogue, and for that matter, we have given the green light to this team to continue with their efforts in order to bring peace to South Sudan.
The UN continues to relocate its non-essential staff, moving them to safer areas or out of the country. Various other nations also trying to evacuate their people as well. The Ugandans have been sending an aircraft trying to help out in that effort too. The UN is bolstering its military presence, saying that its main priority at this stage is trying to protect civilians. Tens of thousands of them have flocked to UN compounds throughout the entire country, trying to just stay safe. But even that is not guaranteed. A few days ago, rebel fighters attacked one of these UN compounds, killing at least 20 people and also killing 2 UN Indian peacekeepers. The UN, other nations are trying to call for calm, urging both sides to come to some sort of negotiated settlement as this violence threatens to spiral even more out of control.
I call on President Salva Kiir of South Sudan and opposition political leaders, including former Vice President Riek Machar, to come to the table to find a political way out of this crisis.
Also condemned last Thursday's killings of 2 UN soldiers on a peacekeeping mission in Africa's youngest nation. South Sudan won its independence from Sudan in 2011. But in the past week alone, about 500 people have died in fighting in the capital city of Juba. Troops loyal to President Salva Kiir are battling forces supporting former Vice President Riek Machar.